Greater spotlight on some of the details that you have to be good at, that Caitlin could cover up with her incredible skill, her range, the way she creates space.
She remained silent. No press release, no warning, no tweet. With just one person by her side, Caitlin Clark entered that exclusive Nike studio. Sophie Cunningham, not her coach, nor her agent, not even her parents.
He really is, you know what I mean? And like, I get it to a certain extent, and like every rookie coming into the league, that's how you're going to treat them. But there's just more for.
What followed was not merely historic. It was unmatched in basketball history, emotional and intimate. On camera, a rookie gives away a portion of her $25 million business without hesitation. Additionally, the WNBA will never be the same. If you're watching the ascent of a queen who plays chess while everyone else is still playing checkers, you might enjoy this video. Caitlin Clark is changing more than just the league, so hit subscribe. She is changing the rules of authority. Since Iowa, Nike had been keeping an eye on Caitlin Clark.
In your career, you got to match up against other Nike hoopers. Do you have a favorite matchup?
You're gonna get me in trouble. Honestly, like, I'll just say because she's such an icon in our sport and has been in the game for so long. You know, getting to share the court with her was pretty fun, and you just see her competitive spirit, even though you're not on her team, like you can just...
Resources Nike puts behind Caitlin Clark now that we're going to start getting some of her merchandise coming out, and fans are indeed excited. I miss my GOAT playing. Gonna go ham on this commercial. I thought it was a nice commercial myself. Where is her own shoe? We're waiting on that. We are waiting on that. Wow. Y'all must have a fever or something. Oh, what a great double play on words. What a great double on.
The boardroom shifted when she lost 40 points on national television. NBA clubs accepted the offer when she filled arenas that they were unable to. And when she agreed to the biggest contract for a WNBA player, worth $25 million. Nike believed it was finished. Caitlin would take on the role of solitary icon, billboard, and face. However, Caitlin had different ideas because she didn't want to create her legacy on her own. Caitlin made a secret call 1 week prior to the start of the Nike commercial. She requested a single golden box with a personalized design from Nike. There were initials, a prototype sneaker with a white and gold legacy embroidered on the tongue, and a sneaker that didn't yet exist not only of herself, but also of Sophie Cunningham. Nike paused. Signature deals don't operate that way. Caitlin, though, was indifferent. "I didn't get here alone, and I won't stay here alone," she said to them. They replied in the affirmative. With the lights shining and the cameras rolling on the day of the shoot, Caitlin opened the package, looked to Sophie, and stated, "This is ours." She shared half the attention with Sophie. That was a first for a WNBA standout. She's not the most well-known. She's among the hardest, but she's not the loudest. For years, Sophie has been working hard in this league. She has endured trash language, fouls, and hits.
Play until right before. This is a preseason game where Clark is not available, and yet probably
one that doesn't include 10 other people. All right, now let's go show you something else. So the shoe goes on sale today, or was it today? It sold out in minutes. And I want to show you something right here. Just so you can, just a reminder, so you remember who the cash cow is, who the box office attraction is. You got to remember this. So remember, if you're not familiar, they have something called GOAT. GOAT is a secondhand market for sneakers. And this is their website. And if you see the shoes on here, it's right here. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark.
And our offense was clicking, but now we have to have a new offense when she's in there because she just brings that much to the game. And so we have to adjust. And I think all of us just want it now. We know what the potential of this team can be, but we can't think about that. You really have to take day to day and stuff that worked here, we need to carry it over to tomorrow's game. We have a lot of games coming up, and I think like 7 days or whatnot, and so it's mentally making sure that we're good.
Making commercial since she's entered the WNBA. I know she's made a cameo here. She's made a cameo there. She was featured as part of this rollout here, featured as part of this rollout there. But is this our first official Caitlin Clark solo commercial since she has joined the WNBA? And as well, WNBA ratings from this past week in Caitlin Clark games on NBA TV
Caitlin Clark
have
and
been
the Nike situation. Now we know Caitlin Clark got some shoes that is set to be released tomorrow. That is a PE Kobe Bryant shoe, bruh. Yes, Caitlin Clark got her own signature PEs with Kobe Bryant and Nike. Now, one thing about it is there's another shoe that is set to be released in October.
Additionally, Caitlin Clark faced criticism, jeers, and targeting when she joined the league. Sophie was at her side. When veterans refused to support her, she did. When it wasn't safe, she spoke up. She was penalized for defending Caitlin. Caitlin never forgot that. Caitlin once stated, "She didn't have to fight for me. However, she did. And I want that person by my side."
You talk to Sophie Cunningham and she'll say, "I'm trying to wrap her up," and I do think that's what she was intending. She got her hands up there. They deserved a flagrant foul, but all of this is stemming from what we saw.
It was more than just a present, that golden box. It was an expression of gratitude. Within hours, the footage was leaked. Social media took off. One emoji was posted by A.A. Wilson. Angel Reese went live. In the Fever locker room, she actually did that. Tears followed silence. The players weren't upset. They felt motivated. She took more than just the purse. A teammate claimed to have shared it. Who carries that out? Caitlin did more than simply sign a contract. Her message was sent. Power, loyalty, and respect. Shared. Nike is already making changes behind the scenes. The Legacy line has been approved. Caitlin gets to highlight one player each year. Someone who earned it, not a friend or teammate. A box, a revelation, a collaboration every year. It's not a brand deal. It is a dynasty in real time. This type of power circle has never existed in the WNBA. One was newly made by Caitlin Clark. The first name engraved in gold is Sophie. This is a difficult league. Newcomers are shoved. Rivalries are fiery. Boo, fans. Media skepticism. However, Caitlin Clark's recent actions serve as a reminder of something more profound. Those that defend you are protected by you. As you ascend, you also uplift others. Points are no longer the only factor in the WNBA. It has to do with impact. Caitlin Clark demonstrated that she is the league's heart, not just its face, with a single gesture and box. When you view this, keep in mind, greatness comes from what you offer, not what you take. Please like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments who Caitlin ought to choose for the upcoming Golden Box. Because this is only the beginning of the story.